the object of a verb. For example, I finished doing my homework so I can go to the amusement park. Jack enjoys watching his children on the rides. Ken always avoids eating cotton candy. Polly can't help going on the rides. They are a lot of fun. If a verb form follows certain verbs, it must be a gerund. Examples of these verbs are avoid, finish, can't help, imagine, consider, miss, enjoy, spend time. Let's practice. Rosa, what do you avoid at the amusement park?
I avoid eating too much. Rides and food don't mix well.
You're right. Lewis, what do you miss about being a child?
I miss spending time with my parents at the amusement park. We always had a good time together.
I enjoyed that too. And Monica, what do you enjoy the most about the amusement park?
Last night I enjoyed living the most. I knew I would be very tired today.
Good answers. Thank you, everyone. Now, don't miss looking and listening.
Look and listen.
Barb avoids the go-karts when she goes to the park. Joe can't help thinking about the merry-go-round. Kathy really enjoys eating caramel apples at the fair. After she finishes drinking her milkshake, we can go on the bumper cars.
Read and repeat. Infinitives.
Now let's learn infinitives, and we'll learn them the same way we reviewed gerunds. An infinitive is to plus the simple form of the verb. To plus simple form. Some examples are to want, to ride, and to go. Now, infinitives are used the same way gerunds are. They can replace a noun or a pronoun. Let's look at some examples of infinitives as subjects. To operate a good amusement park is difficult. To own an amusement park is a lot of work. We use an infinitive as a subject when we want to speak formally. Normally, a gerund is used, as in these examples. Operating a good amusement park is difficult. Owning an amusement park is a lot of work. Let's look at another use of infinitives now. Take a look at these sentences. It is difficult to make a lot of money working at an amusement park. It's exciting to go on the roller coaster. It takes 3 or 4 hours to see the entire amusement park. It's easy to have fun at the amusement park. Infinitives often follow it as the subject of a sentence, and they follow the adjective. So we can have it plus the adjective plus the infinitive. It plus an adjective plus an infinitive. In the first sentence, difficult is the adjective. It is difficult to make a lot of money working at an amusement park. Infinitive to make follows. Put this on the board. It is difficult. The adjective to make the infinitive following the adjective, and then it continues. It is difficult to make a lot of money working at an amusement park. The second sentence, we have it is exciting. Exciting is the adjective, so following the adjective is the infinitive. To go, ... It's exciting to go on the roller coaster. Negative sentences can also be made. So let's take a look at some of these examples. It isn't difficult to make a lot of money working at an amusement park. Well, let's practice. Monica, what's the best thing about an amusement park?
It's fun to watch children come out of the spook house. Some of them look very frightened.
I was always frightened there too. Lewis, what's the most boring thing for you?
It's boring to go in the arcade. I'm too old for that.
And you're right. And what's interesting for you, Rosa?
It's interesting to ride the go-karts. They go so fast.
Very good. Thank you very much, everyone. And now it's interesting to look and to listen.
Look and listen.
It's exciting to take your children to an amusement park. It's difficult to go on the bumper cars with a broken arm. It's easy to spend a lot of money in the arcade. It's fun to choose a ride to go on.
Read and repeat.
Let's look at another way to use an infinitive. Ollie has decided to go to the amusement park tonight. I forgot to bring my free tickets to the spook house. You have to be 18 to ride the bumper cars. Pete hopes to win some money at the arcade. Now, when some verb forms are used after a verb, they must be followed by the infinitive. So we have one example. Verb plus infinitive. And some examples of these verbs are agree, have, decide, hope, fail, manage, forget, and seem. So let's say the verb, for example, agree, have, and many others. They are the objects of the verbs. The infinitives are the objects of the verbs. Now, some verbs may be followed by an infinitive, or they may have a pronoun plus the infinitive. Another type we have is verb plus infinitive or